Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow.
Good morning, beautiful people. We are back down in the beautiful Torquay. We're at the marina today. We're going to be going on a boat. We've got 2 trips planned today. Going to see if we can see some dolphins and some seals. So, absolutely beautiful. We're down here at Ocean. What sort of boat are we going on?
This red rib down at the bottom.
Oh.
Alright, so stepping over, come on back this way. So in between those two on there, there's a step on the inside.
Yep.
Jump yourselves into a seat. Don't step on these, that's it, don't step on obviously.
Do we go at the front, Jess?
I'll go in the front.
We're going to get wet, me and you.
I'll go in the front. No, he said he didn't.
Alright, ladies and gents, so welcome to Barbados. Hey. See what I did there? So this red and green marker ahead of us, this is the end of our harbour speed limit. So once we get to them, we're going to build up in speed. We're going straight to Berry Head, which is the big cliff over there in the distance on the left hand side. We're going to go looking for what I just got told was there. If we can't find them, then we'll come back, we'll figure out what to do next, alright? So, remember to sit how I said, sit with your back nice and straight. We're going to be into wind, so it will be a little bouncy this first bit. Those of you wearing caps, if they have sentimental value, you might want to sit on them. It's going to get breezy. So we'll do the normal trip backwards. So normally I would come here, then go back to Torquay. We'll cross the bay along the backside over to the islands, and I'll show you the islands and stuff. We'll see if they've gone that way, because if they've gone down the coast towards Dartmouth, we will never find them. But this is Berry Head on our right hand side. So the top of Berry Head is a nature reserve. So you can park up there, you can walk right up along the edge of the cliff, stand right on the edge like that guy is at the just now. The wall on top of the cliff to the right is the ruin of a Napoleonic fort. So when England was at war with France, they used Berry Head to resupply the English fleet. So they would resupply them with gunpowder, people, supplies. So it's been used for a very, very long time. And then the big cave over to the right is the largest guillemot colony on the south coast of England at the moment. So we'll go over to the Orstone, we'll see them close up. But guillemots are they're a little seabird related to a puffin, and they only come here to have their young. So the largest colony is above that cave. There's about 1,000 of them up there this year. So that whole bit of water is protected as a marine reserve. So Berry Head Marine Conservation Zone is its name. It's not illegal to go into that bit of water, but it's illegal to be in there and disturb the guillemots, because they keep the eggs on top of their feet. I'll tell you all about them when we go to the Orstone. Like I say, we've done it backwards, so bit of an odd way around. And then the beach to the front right with the rooftops, that's St Mary's Bay at Brixham. It's the largest of the Brixham beaches, but it's also the quietest. It's a bit of a trickier one to get to. There's no car park as such. You just sort of got to park up and then walk down a really steep bit of the coast path to get down to the beach. You certainly wouldn't want to carry your paddle boards and kayaks and everything down there, but beautiful beach. And then over in the headland, where that field dips down, almost hits the beach and then the sea, that's a beautifully remote beach called Scabacum. Horrible name. I don't know who decided to call it Scab, but it's about 3 miles to hike to it from the closest place you can park, and because it's so remote, it's become an unofficial nudist beach. So you've been warned, alright? You walk the 3 miles to get there, you'll see a lot more of the people there than you were bargaining for. And they're not the people who look like they should be on Love Island. It's the exact opposite of that. I walked there once with my dogs and got a bit of a shock. No one told me. But anyway, there you go.
There you go, look, yeah! Dolphins! Yeah! Go on, Jess! Well done! Oh my god! We've spotted dolphins! Look at them!
Dolphins are protected under the Cetacean Protection Act, so it's essentially illegal to alter a dolphin's behaviour. So if you swim with them, feed them, kind of herd them up, that's all illegal. They don't seem too bothered about us this morning though, do they? Still pretty cool to spot them. I say normally at this time of year we're seeing them every trip, every day, but I've not. This is the first time since last Wednesday I've seen any. They've just not been around very much. Here they go, they're coming in now by the looks of it. I'm going to come and say hello. So he can stand on the seat there if you like.
Oh wow! Hello.
I feel they're running over, really.
Oh wow! Wow!
Oh wow.
Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, crazy! Look at that. They're not squirting now.
Might sound a bit weird, but I have a theory they know me. So this boat is the only one of its kind in Torbay, and because I always act respectfully, they generally always come over. And they recognise themselves, which is weird. I don't know what's in the ocean that's mirror-like, but they found with dolphins in captivity they can actually recognise themselves, which is bizarre because they all look exactly the same to me. So how they can tell the difference themselves, I don't know. So between Bury Head where we were and the Orstone on the left where we're heading to, we're basically following an underwater cliff. So the water to our left that goes in towards Torbay is only about 13 metres deep. Where we are now is 27 metres deep. So there's this underwater cliff and the dolphins will chase the fish into that cliff and then pick them off easier because the water gets shallower, the fish can only go up. So the best guess is always to follow that cliff. There's quite a few jellyfish in the water as well, if you're seeing them. There's a compass jellyfish there, the little brown one. They're called a moon jellyfish, these ones with a ring on. So they're probably eating these jellyfish because it's a nice easy meal.
Amazing, guys.
So it has these 4 purple rings on. They sting some people, but if I hold them face down, that side's not stingy, it's the other side. It's like a bit of jelly. That's called a compass jellyfish.
Brown one.
So they do sting you. They sting like quite a severe nettle sting. Now the Orstone is a fully protected island, So it's classed as a site of special scientific interest, not for the bird life. It's protected for its geology. So they found about 400 million years worth of fossil records on this island. Different types of plant life and coral. They found evidence of ice ages, global warming, and even tectonic plate movement, which you can see on the other side of the island. But basically it was once attached to Africa. We were part of the Sahara Desert, and then we're on the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. So we're going to go in a cave, because why not? And then we'll go see these little birds. The chicks hatch, they work together to get the chick nice and healthy and nice and strong, and then because nature's cruel, they kick them off. The ones that survive, they teach them to fish, fly and swim, and then the guillemots will return to the ocean. Now that little guillemot chick will stay on the sea for 2 years and then fly back to the place it was born. How clever is that? Right, they can fly thousands of miles just from memory. Amazing little seabirds. Now if you see them flying, they fly like they've just had a can of Red Bull. They're not particularly great in the air, but these little birds are amazing underwater. Now I watched an episode of Blue Planet the other day, and David Attenborough was talking about puffins and guillemots, and he said they can dive to 40 metres. I'm here to tell you that is wrong. A guillemot was seen this year on a marine biology camera 200 metres underwater. The camera was on the leg of an oil rig 200 metres deep, and a guillemot swam past it. The deepest one had ever been seen before was 107 metres. So although they're not great in the air, they are amazing underwater. They're such cool little birds. So as I said, this is the overflow colony. The main colony is the big one over at Bury Head. So this is like the overflow car park, if you will. These are all the ones that have arrived late. But one day in July, within the next 3 or 4 weeks, every single one of these guillemots will disappear. They'll be there one day and they'll be gone the next. They won't come back until next March, maybe April, maybe February, depending on the season. So there's actually 2 species. There's razorbills up there as well. So these ones in front of us, out to the right, they're the guillemots with that long beak. And then a razorbill has almost like a bill like a puffin, but it's not coloured, it's black and white, and they're much darker. Like these are almost grey compared to the jet black of a razorbill. Now they normally nest in Scotland, Wales and up on the North Yorkshire coast, but they turned up here a few years ago and they kind of liked it, so they keep coming back. And then up on the cliff, all those tall skinny blackbirds, they're called cormorants. Now they're very adapted and very clever seabirds. They're with us all year. You find them all over the world. They can also swim underwater, generally only to about 30 metres, which is still impressive. But with a cormorant, the higher up the cliff it is, they're the elders. All the youngsters are the ones at the bottom. So they sit on the cliff in their hierarchy, in their pecking order, whatever you want to call it, and just go about the business. You sometimes see them with their wings wide open, and they do that to digest the fish they've just swallowed. Because when they catch a fish underwater, they just gulp it down. Whereas these little, the guillemots and the razorbills will actually carry the fish back to shore. Meadfoot in the distance there with the blue beach huts. It's only a beach on the low tide, so if you want a bit of a quieter beach this afternoon, head to that one as the tide falls. A really nice long beach gets exposed. Right, let's carry on. Sat down till I've got the lines on and it's safe for you to stand off, get off, stand up, you know what I mean. But thanks for joining me this morning. Hope that was fun. Saw some nice bits of the bay and all the rest of it, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. It's going to be a scorch.
So that is the end of the boat ride. I've got to say, I never expected to go and actually see some dolphins. I really like doing things like this. I love it. I love seeing nature. I love how we're just on here for a blip, and all this stuff's been here for millions of years. So yeah, it's beautiful to see.